Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, overnight the Australian dollar took the challenge back to the top side of the range. You can see from the resistance, or also seen as the 60-day moving average, comes in around 71.80, which contained the rally from exceeding further. From there we can see that the market's posted a long-legged doji, which is indecisiveness. Nevertheless, we haven't fully got confirmation to support a break to the upside, and with the MACD still showing a bit of a lackluster performance, may actually see the market reverse from that 71.80 figure and look back towards the downside, which is around 71.05 and maybe even around 70.5. A very strong, interesting rally overnight for the euro as it surges through the trend line. You can see here the market has broken the level. Now, from a technical point, we have to keep an eye on how the structure of this pattern performs. For one, the US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, was weaker overnight, and still, let's keep an eye on how this price action performs for the euro. Looking at the top side, it's around 114.5 to 60, and it's all eyes on the non-farm payrolls, with an anticipated weaker number of around 145,000 jobs for last month. Still, I feel the market has triggered stops, and therefore, since the reversal of that 111, the market was a short, and therefore the stops have been taken out, or mostly. Let's see if we get a reversal. Overall, though, is keep an eye on the dollar index to see if it can rebound. The dollar yen also rebounded overnight. I felt the market could have got down to around that 113.65, but with the return in demand and also with the RSI back over the midway point, could see a test back to that top side of the range. However, we are a little bit choppy, but still the market likely to perform within the bands of 113.65 to 116. Sterling very much in terms of bullish, and I still feel there is potential to rise up to 136.65 and reassess from that top side. Looking at CAD yen, the market's still trading sideways. I still feel from a technical point that we could still see a pullback towards its 89.60 level and then see if the market returns to a bullish bias. We took a stab at that downside level of 1,788 overnight and rejected, and now puts a bit of a spin on whether the market can actually perform higher. Interesting to see how this pattern's performing. Still not taking out the level of 1,788, a key point, because if we see a break, it exposes a region of 1,757 to 64, which I am still calling. I feel the market has struggled to show any renewed gains, and it's only been slightly short market-driven stop-lossing rallies that can actually eventually see this downturn eventually come through. After many dojis and also with two hanging men, the oil has rallied to around $89 a barrel. This is where the resistance I was viewing, around 88.90, and let's see if the market can actually turn around from this level. This is where I feel the bears will intercept the price and therefore see a downturn back to the bottom side of the range around $81 a barrel. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report and also for the afternoon wrap that will be released later in the afternoon.